Welcome to CACTICALMAIN. That's right, welcome back to CACTICALMAIN. I appreciate you stopping by. Hey, before we get any further into today's video, if you like what you see, if you like what you have done, did, seen, and you ain't had done, did, subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, because we all know it doesn't work. Let's just break it even more than it's already broken. Alright, enough about the plug-in. Have you been spoiled your entire firearm owning life with back straps that easy to replace? You went to the store and you wanted to get the hippest, greatest, newest thing. You get one of these. It comes with two more of these. You go, where's my thingamabobber? You ain't got one. All you got is yourself a little pin down there. CZ, when you buy a new P10 series, does provide one of these. I guarantee you this will not work to push that pin out, so don't even try. What you need is a roll pin punch set. If you don't have one, don't get discouraged and know I need expensive tools. You can grab this joker right here on Amazon for $9 to $10. They advertise this as a firearm roll punch set, which you might use these three right here. I mean, good grief, dude. This one? Who's sitting in their basement punching frickin' my deuces? Oof. But the size you need, if you don't want to get a whole set, and this will be linked in the description down below. Not to make monies, but it does give the channel a little bit extra, but to help you out. If you want a whole set, it's 10 bucks. If you want to support the channel, grab it. If not, all you need, let's see if we can get this joker in focus, is a 1/16 punch. Can you see it right there? This little do-ma-dig right here. You're going to need that because you have to punch this roll pin out in order to change your back straps. Before we go any further, YouTube, this firearm is unloaded. Once again, I do not do that for the viewer. I do it for YouTube, so they know we're working in safe situations. Also, this is not modifying the firearm. This is tailoring the firearm to fit your hand as safe as possible, YouTube. Next thing you need is roll pin block. I don't have a roll pin block. I have a piece of T-refer. Now this is going to be a little bit difficult to do since I am working around a tripod, but let me try and get in frame there. You see the little roll pins right there. Just kind of sunk a little bit. Just get your punch on there. And you want to get your block lined up because, let me show you how I line up the block on the underside. It's not going to focus today. Are we going to focus today, gentlemen? You see the hole? See the roll pin hole right there. Get it as close as possible to there so you have some resistance. Now obviously if you have a roll pin block set, you don't need to do that because you'll be doing just fine. Get your hand on there, support it. We are going to get loud up in here because this table I'm working on is a little plastic table and I have a camera in the way, which it's going to be hard not to hit it. Give it some love taps. Hit your knuckle just like that. Again, it's a whole lot easier when you're not trying to work around a camera and a tripod. So we got it started. Now if I can do it around the tripod with a camera literally right here, you can do this too. See the pin coming out? I'll give you a close-up of the pin. It has little teefuses on it. Teefuses. I just hit my lens with the, you know what? There's a better representation. That's how you want it to be. You want to be right up against it if you're having to use a piece of wood. Let me get this a little further away because I just hit my lens. Go. A couple of love taps, and if that's loud, I will turn it down. But you see, there's your roll pin, or not your roll pin, but there's your punch going through. See the toofuses on that thing? Look at that. And this set is not quite long enough to get all the way through, but you can kind of push on her. You're gonna have to give her a couple more little taps, but you see we're not gonna have enough, but trust me, we'll get it. There it is. Ain't gonna go no more. Set that aside. Give it a couple tugs. She's almost out. And there she is. Set your roll pin aside. Now obviously if you have a roll pin block, you can just set it down in there. Set that aside. Set your tools aside. There's your back strap. Push down. Slides right off. Now what comes factory is the small. You've probably already seen that. You see the little S down there. It also comes with medium and large. Go ahead. Start at the bottom. You always want your little holes. Set that down. You want your holes at the bottom. All the holes are at the bottom. So start down here. Slide it up. Now, I highly suggest before you go throwing that roll pin back in, test it out. Make sure it fits. Make sure you like it. Make sure that's the one you want. Now, if anyone has watched my CZ P10F first look video, I stated that I had to keep pushing down to keep it, and that'll be linked up here or up here, whichever side it is. I had to keep pushing down to push it down in my grip. Well, that was this small joker right here, not allowing it. Putting the medium on, that hump gets it right up in there, and every time I grab it, you see how tight that is? Beautiful. Let me just show you. Put the small one back on there. You see the small one? It's not pushing down in there. That's just me grabbing it. So large one is just a little bit too big for myself. Everyone's hands are a different size. So there's large. That's just a little too big, and I run back into the same thing of it's holding tighter, but that's definitely too big for me. The large one's a little taut on the hair. So again, I highly suggest you give them all a try before you put that roll pin back in. I'm going with medium once again. See, we have the medium on there. So you figured out which one you're going to do. Bring your block back over. Grab your roll pin. I do not think it matters which way the little teeth on the pin go. I don't believe it matters which way those teeth go in there. But I always do them facing forward. Get on down in the hole now. Get on down in the hole now. Get it lined up. We got to get back over out of the way. And before you start, when you're starting it, you cannot actually obviously be all the way on the wood for more resistance. And just start. Start love tapping her in. Now, when you get there with the hammer, you ain't gonna get no further, and you don't want that there because you will catch yourself on that. You see on this end, we still have plenty. If I can get in, you can't even see it on this end, but you can see it going all the way across in there. So we go ahead and take. All you want to do is flush that thing out. See there? We're just under flush. And on this side, you can't see it. So I'm gonna give it another knocky poo just to try and even it out. One more knocky poo. There she is. And now the CZ has a beautifully correct sized backstrap for my hand. That'll be a more secure fit, safer for everybody. Right, YouTube? Alright, so if this video helped you out, let me know in the comment section down below. If you got any tips, tricks, or hacks to get this done a little bit easier, I'll tell you right now, don't do it with a daggone camera working around a tripod. That's a little difficult. But I appreciate you stopping by, everybody. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe. We have affiliate links in the description down below. Again, if you don't have a roll punch set, this will be linked down below. It's $10 on Amazon, $9 to $10, depending on what flavor of the week it is. And if you don't want a whole set, once again, 1/16 punch. All right, dudes and dudettes, deuces.